Expectations are everything in life. If you make $100,000, that is double the national average. You are a success in your family. People will pat you on the back. Unless your dad is the CEO of a major company and sent you to multiple prep schools, then you're kind of underachieving. Expectations are everything. Tell my kids that all the time, my daughter. What are your expectations for your life? Just try to meet them. Don't be unrealistic. Lofty, but not silly. This morning, Super Bowl contenders, Cleveland Browns. Oh, the temperature in the room has changed, my friends. Last year, Baker Mayfield comes in, they're 0-16, 3 picks, couple of games, doesn't matter, fun, loose, energy, juice. Oh, now he's got a Rolls Royce of offensive weapons. A Rolls Royce. New head coach that he picked, star wide receiver who's going to want 14 targets. Tougher schedule, no more 3 interception games. By the way, I have no idea how good Freddie Kitchens is. Nobody in the league would have considered him for a head coaching job. He's been a coordinator 1 year. Coaching sort of matters in the NFL. Think I'm wrong? Who were the last 4 coaches left in the playoffs last year? Belichick, Andy Reid, Sean McVay, and Sean Payton. Yeah, they're pretty good. Expectations change everything. The Eagles, before they won a Super Bowl, were fun and loose. And then after they won a Super Bowl, you heard all these comments in the locker room. We're too fun and loose. Baker came off an 0-16 year. 3 interception games, antics on the sideline. Man, he's energy. Oh, that's done. No more high-fiving each other because you finished 3rd in the AFC North. And also, the bar has been set by young quarterbacks. Jared Goff, year 2, playoffs. Mitch Trubisky, year 2, won his division. Patrick Mahomes, year 2, MVP. Andrew Luck, Deshaun Watson, year 2, playoffs. Russell Wilson, year 2, won a Super Bowl. Carson Wentz, year 2, leading MVP candidate. By year 2, no more rookie mistakes, no more nonsense, no more bad picks. And now Cleveland's being elevated to Super Bowl talk. The fun, loose, cocky kid isn't as funny and cute when he wrecks the Lamborghini. And this morning, I am reading that Baker Mayfield's odds to win the Super Bowl are greater than Carson Wentz, greater than Russell Wilson, greater than Big Ben, greater than Phillip Rivers, greater than Matt Ryan, greater than Cam Newton, greater than Andrew Luck. Oh, the temperature in the room, my friends, has changed. I mean, he has to win the division. Baltimore has lost 4 defensive starters. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they don't have a star running back or a star wide receiver. And Cincinnati's pathetic. Look at the primetime games they play next year. Rams and Seahawks do the Browns. At New England, at the Niners. Oh, this is going to be the most talked about, the most discussed. Baker Mayfield said, I'm dangerous. I feel dangerous. This team's got all sorts of dangerous with it. You got an ego with a GM who's controlling the coach. Odell Beckham reportedly is going to want a new deal to put him in the Antonio Brown stratosphere because AB got a new deal in Oakland. Baker Mayfield, expectations ramped up. Folks, expectations are what create anxiety. Again, you make $100,000, you are doubling the national average. But if your dad put you in prep schools for 6 years and he's a CEO of a major company, $100,000 just won't do. The owner in Cleveland, impatient. We've seen him bail on players. He's going to want wins. He's going to want them now. Odell Beckham's going to want targets, and he's going to want them now. I think Cleveland's all sorts of fun. And I think Cleveland is going to be offensively a blast to watch. I wish they were on Hard Knocks this year. But don't kid yourself. Expectations change everything. Cute and funny is not as cute and funny when you wreck the Lamborghini. It's all on Baker. Let me shift to this. I'm reading this morning that, the Steelers might as well be a lost cause. Antonio Brown dusting them off. Le'Veon Bell refused to play. This team's in big trouble. Pittsburgh is done. Let me ask you, what are the things I've been talking about at this network and the other network? What are the 4 things in football that matter? Owner, GM, coach, and quarterback. The Steelers have a better owner than Cleveland, a better quarterback than Cleveland, and a better coach than Cleveland. General manager, both competent. You go ahead and bury the Steelers, but I'm going to remind you of a few things. Number one is they've already got a number 1 receiver in place. And in my lifetime, no team in the NFL has drafted skill people better than Pittsburgh. They got all sorts of draft picks. They've already got Juju Smith-Schuster. They're going to be fine at wide receiver. Second thing is, don't you think it's fair to say that Mike Tomlin and Big Ben specifically will probably be a little motivated this year? Big Ben, like him or not, will have his greatest offseason, wanting to prove, hey, I'm all good here. It was those guys. Number 3 is the Steelers have the best offensive line in football according to Pro Football Focus. I've been saying this for years. It's almost impossible not to make the playoffs with the best offensive line in football. Last year, great lines, Saints, Eagles, Rams, Colts, Cowboys. They still have the best offensive line in their division easily. Oh, and by the way, the Steelers this morning are something they never are. Underdogs. My knock on the Steelers for years has been their lousy favorites. They play down to competition. They freeze in the headlights. Here's what the Pittsburgh Steelers never are. Doubted, mocked, laughed at, picked for 3rd in their division. Am I wrong here? But they've got the best owner in the division, the best quarterback in the division, arguably the best coach in the division, and a very competent GM. You think Pittsburgh is going to disappear? By the way, the Steelers lost, 6 games last year? 6 or 7. 5 of their losses were 1 possession. They lost to good teams. They lost to the Saints and to the Ravens and to the Chiefs. This is a really good football team. They have 10 draft picks. They've got a Hall of Fame quarterback and a coach, and arguably the best owners historically in the National Football League. And they are going to be uniquely motivated, overlooked. A lot of eye rolls at the Steelers today. Man, did they get used by AB. They're not nearly as talented as Cleveland. My money, Pittsburgh Steelers win the division. You go ahead. You go ahead and bail on them. Go for it. Bail on the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I know what wins in this league, and it's not headlines. It's offensive lines. It's veteran coaches. It's Hall of Fame quarterbacks. It's good pass rushes. It's stability. It's not big spending during the free agency period. Go ahead, bail on the Steelers at your own peril. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.